Hey everyone, this is Chris Gunther with Valley Tough and our Words on Race series. Thank you so much for watching. Today I'm sitting down with the Honorable Sheriff Greene. Sheriff, how are you?
Good morning. How are you, Chris?
First things first, I'm gonna apologize that I made you get in your uniform for this interview, man.
No, I got it. That's okay. It's part of the job, you know.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. That's why I'm in a suit and tie and the whole nine.
I hear
Appreciate
you.
it though.
Yep.
Now, Sheriff Greene, in law enforcement, what are some of the things that are important for you guys to know about racial equality?
Well, I think departmentally, and especially in Mahoning County, there has been a lot of training lately in the last few years with Mahoning County called bias-free policing. It's very important to know. A very hot topic right now is what everybody has called racial profiling. That has never been an acceptable issue with the Mahoning County Sheriff's Office, and it's 100% forbidden. Our officers every year get trained on those issues. We get trained on use of force. We get trained on many other things, especially right now that are the hot topic within our nation.
The Mahoning County Sheriff's Department is a key factor here. What are some of the things that the Mahoning County Sheriff's Department has in place in order to make sure that people are treated fairly no matter their race?
One of the things, you know what, that's a great question, and I love to be able to explain this because especially after Ferguson in about 2015, our office through the Ohio Collaborative was able to put together and put in place many different levels, essentially raising the bar when it comes to policing in Mahoning County and throughout the state of Ohio. Number one, the most important thing is the body camera. We never knew how that was going to work out. We knew it was going to be a little bit expensive and all of that, but it really did raise the bar for us in 2015 when we went to the body camera. We didn't know how it was going to be. We didn't know if we were going to see a lot of negative, a lot of positive, and really it's turned out to be a godsend. It's just like Big Brother's watching you, and we all have those employees. You know, most of our employees are awesome people. The men and women of the Sheriff's Office are great. However, in every line of work, you got a few, that small amount of employees that you really need to keep your thumb on and make sure that they're not treating the public wrong, treating the public disrespectfully. And the body camera has really, really raised the bar as far as how our officers treat the community, number one. Number two, it's very beneficial for false allegations when we get complaints for whether it's being pulled over, it could be use of force, it could be anything. We're always able to go back and look at those videos and be able to either exonerate the individual or be able to prove that that officer did something wrong, and they'll have to deal with the results of the punishment. The second thing I want to say is one of the things with the Ohio Collaborative in 2015 is we started collecting statistics. And in 2019, I pulled this for the New Bethel Baptist Church event that we had a couple of weeks ago. The Mahoning County Sheriff's Office in 2019 pulled over just under 4,000 individuals. And out of those 4,000 individuals, actually the number's 3,989, so just under 4,000. But out of those 4,000 individuals, only 12.1% were minority. And out of the 12.1% that were pulled over 50% got warnings. So I know there's issues in other areas of the country. I know that there's hot spots. I know there's issues that departments need change because maybe either something's been wrong internally with that issue, something's been wrong with those officers where they haven't been dealt with properly, but I don't see us having those issues, you know, as much here. Another thing that we've implemented, and I don't want to keep your interview and go much longer than you want it to be, is that we've implemented reviews on use of force, okay? So what did not exist before and what does exist now is if there's a use of force in the jail with a deputy on an individual within the jail or out in patrol, it automatically gets reviewed by either a lieutenant, a captain, or the major. And generally, if it's a close call or it's something that looks like it's excessive, it usually gets run all the way up to the top. And we've actually terminated people before for what we've seen. So there's a lot of different things in place. You know, another thing is our minority recruitment.
Yes.
You've probably seen the billboards around the city of Youngstown that say join our team. We go to job fairs, and it's specifically minority recruitment. We want to get our hands in, first of all, as many employees as we can, but we also want to be a diverse melting pot here at the Mahoning County Sheriff's Office. So there's a bunch of different things, you know, we've been doing. I do have to say this, it's disheartening to me when I feel like we've been doing a lot of the right things in improving the way we do things, and we can always get better.
Yes.
You know, we can always get better. But I just think it's a little bit disheartening when one moron who should go to prison for life in Minneapolis does something to an individual and it blows the whole country up like a powder keg. It really tarnishes the badge. And it leaves us in a position, and when I say us, I mean law enforcement in general, it just it leaves us in a position where we feel like we're having to defend ourselves, and it really is a shame.
As the racial strife in this country continues, do you have any suggestions on possible solutions?
Absolutely. I think number one, law enforcement has to be as transparent as possible. We need to do what we've been continuing to do here in Mahoning County. We need to go out. We need to be involved in community engagement. We need to keep basically our books open. You know, one of the things we've learned a lot of people in the public don't know is we're available to public records requests. We're transparent. People can see our policies and procedures and see what we've done here at the Mahoning County Sheriff's Office, because I'm very proud of what we've been doing all along. I'm on my 7th year now, my 8th year now as sheriff, and I'm really pleased at what the men and women here at the Sheriff's Office have done. So as far as what we have going on around the nation and even the world, we just have to pray things get better. But as far as law enforcement goes, you know, we want the same thing everybody else does. We want to be able to go home to our family, to our loved ones, and I think we all want to get better, and I think we can all work on that. But to me, the biggest thing is to keep an open dialogue.
Thank you for your time today, Sheriff Greene.
Have a good one.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Words on Race. Be sure to check us out at valleytough.org. I'm your host, Chris Gunther. I'll see you next time.